Hi everyone, Periodically Silver here. I just wanted to share something with you that I found at the Goodwill. I love thrifting. I like antique shopping. I like, hunting for rare finds and unique items. I like to make jewelry. I love vintage jewelry. I love old beads, crystal, those sorts of things. And I wanted to show you this amazing find of mine. I I do find a lot of pretty neat artwork at, like, let's say, estate sales and garage sales and those sorts of things. Like, for example, the bracelet that I wear every day, unless I'm like doing, like, building a fence or something. This is the bracelet that I wear every day, and I bought it at an estate sale, and I love it so much, and I wear it all the time. And also, I like wearing, off the topic, I like wearing things like, coin jewelry, because then it's a great starter piece, conversation piece for when I am speaking to a random person or a stranger, and they'll notice my bracelet and it's just so different, and they'll ask me about it, and I'm able to tell them, well, I'm a coin collector. And you get to meet either other coin collectors, or maybe you might interest somebody in becoming a coin collector. So I'm at Goodwill looking for arts, looking for, silver pieces, because you can find them. And I come across this frame. Now, another thing is, I like to frame some art. Pretty often I frame art that I find, and or old pieces that I haven't gotten to. And I'm always on the lookout for nice frames. Well, this one was facing the opposite way. All you could see was this side, and so the back side. And the back side, it says Michael's. And so I flip it around, and this is what I find. Now, I actually, the price tag on this was $1.99. So I look at it and I'm like, well, it's $1.99 and it's $4 in here. And I said, this has got to be real. You can see, how clear it is. You see the cotton. It is just, it's real. And I'm like, how in the world is this costing $2? $2 and I get $4. Okay, so I'm like, this is awesome. It's not separated, it's all together. This is so cool. I don't own anything like this. So I take it home and I put it up on my wall, and I don't think about it because I have a really busy schedule. I work a lot. I'm constantly working, and I love to take any work that comes my way. So I put it up on the wall, and then one day I'm like, you know what? What does that say? So I start to make out what it says. And then I think it says, to Castroville Systems Corporation, good luck in counting all of the money, exclamation point. Then it says, it says Catalina Vásquez Villalpando, U.S. Treasurer. I'm like, wow, that is so neat. So if you see right there, that's her signature, and she signed these 4 bills that came from the mint that are still attached and uncut. That is so amazing. And so then I go online and I go online and I start reading about her. And it says Catalina Cathi Vásquez Villalpando, born April 1st, 1940, was the 39th Treasurer of the United States from December the 11th, 1989 to January 20th, 1993 under President George H.W. Bush. She had held minor positions under President Ronald Reagan and had chaired the Republican National Hispanic Assembly. In 1994, Villalpando was found guilty of obstruction of justice and tax evasion. She is the only U.S. treasurer to ever be sent to prison. Wow. And that's per Wikipedia. There she is. Beautiful lady. Yeah, so it's just amazing. You find this at Goodwill for $1.99. There's a lot of surprising things at Goodwill. You've got to keep an eye out. I know that Goodwill has stopped selling jewelry because what I'm assuming is that a lot of people were finding really expensive gold pieces for $15, $20, those sorts of things. So they decided that maybe they didn't have the right people to evaluate their jewelry products, and they needed professionals to evaluate them. And so now I think my understanding is that they have a website, Goodwill.com, and they auction off all their jewelry, real jewelry and costume jewelry, all their different pieces, anything jewelry. Goodwill does not sell from my understanding. But I have seen some other YouTube videos that have where they found jewelry at Goodwill. So I'm not sure if that's just here in Texas or if it's all across the country, just certain states that participate in that. I'm not sure, but I do remember seeing YouTubers post how they have found some gold and in Goodwills. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that gold, we're all used to seeing 9-karat gold, 10-karat gold, stamps, 14-karat, 18-karat, 20-karat. The thing is, other countries stamp their jewelry with different numbers. There's different numbers that they use. I know, for example, 750 is a gold stamp for probably, I think, the UK. So you can't just go on, most people don't know looking at a piece if a piece is gold or not. But you can look it up and everything's online. But so this is the amazing find that I found at Goodwill. I still can't believe that was there. And I think what I'm assuming is that when they're pricing these frames, I think they, depending on the sizes, what they go off of the price, because it seems like all the frames this size are $1.99, and then the bigger ones are like $6, $10, $20. But this was pretty amazing in my opinion. I don't own any connected bills, and then there's a little bit of history here when it comes to this, along with Catalina's signature, which is pretty amazing in my opinion. But so keep an eye at your local Goodwill, because you never know what you're going to find. Have a good night, guys. Take care.